सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ओम बोलो स्वामी सद्गुरु शिवानंद महाराज की जय। ओम बोलो स्वामी विष्णुदेवानंद महाराज की जय। हरि ओम तत्सत। I offer my pranams to the lotus feet of our masters. I pray masters give us the perfect understanding. It's Swami who speaks. It's Swami who listens through all of us. Hari Om Tat Sat. We are in chapter 7, slokam 11. Bhalam bhalavatam chaham kamaraga-vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamesmi bharatarshava. So Bhagavan is explaining among those who are strong, bhalam bhalavatam, those who are strong. Just strong is not by physical body. Strong without any desire, without attachment, without passion. Strong in the intellect, strong in their actions, strong in their words. Those who are strong, bhalam bhalavatam. On those people who are strong, I am their strength. For example, we can take our master, Swami Shivananda. Swami Shivananda, Swami Vishnudevananda, they are strong on their words and they are strong on their actions. And still all of us are following their words and their actions and their value system. Right? So that kind of strong. Those kind of strong people, I am their strength. Bhagavan says, Bhalam Bhalavatam, I am their strength. So we see the power. We can take the example of Swami Vivekananda, Swami Ramana Maharishi. Their words and their actions, they are also strong. If they are strong without any desire, without any attachment, then I am their strength. So Bhagavan says, Bhalam Bhalavatam, I am their strength. When a person who drops all their selfish thoughts, all their selfish motives, selfish notions, if they are all for the entire welfare of others, then that thought becomes Bhagavan's thought. Bhagavan says, then I become that thought. When we have, when we get the blessings of Guru, when we go and have darshan of a Guru or a Mahatma, when we do namaskarams to them, when they bless, it is a blessing of Bhagavan, because their thought and their actions are strong and their thought is not selfish, it is for the entire humanity, then I am that blessing. So Bhagavan himself is blessing through those Mahatmas. So Bhagavan says, if the thought is pure, if the thought is not selfish, then I am that thought. Kama raga vivarjitam. I am the strength of the person who is free from this kama, this desire, and raga, this attachment. So Adi Shankara says in his commentary, he says two impulses, the desire, kama, and the attachment, raga. If we get into the source, where does that come from? The kama, the desire, comes to an individual for whom if anything is absent, anything is not there in a scheme of life, then the desire comes that he wants to get that. When something is absent in the scheme of his life, that individual wants it, and there comes the kama, the desire. How does this raga? When I have something and the attachment goes to that, then the raga comes. So you already have something and you have an affection to that, then the raga, the attachment goes there. So these two impulses have to be observed and controlled. So kama and desire, they should be, if they are tuned with dharma viruddhaha, When the desire arises and when they are tuned with God, with that Brahman, then there is no problem. Then that desire himself will become Brahman. That desire himself will become Bhagavan only, when that is righteousness. So maintaining this body. Why I maintain this body? To do meditation, to serve others. Why I do all the duties at my work? That is my swadharma, that is my swabhavam, that is my basic duty and responsibility. So I am doing as a worship. I am doing something to the society, that I become, that is my swadharma. So I am doing. Then that desire is tuned towards righteousness. Then Bhagavan says that it is not against me. Then I am in that. Slokam number 12. Ye chaiva satvika bhava rajasastamasas ye matta eveti tan vidhi natvaham teshu temayi. The three states, the three gunas, sattva gunam, rajogunam, tamas gunam. Arjuna, understand all these three gunas that you can see in everything. Anything that you take, any being that you take, these three gunas are there. So please understand, Arjuna, these three gunas are arising from me. If you go to the source of these three gunas, you will discover Bhagavan in them. I am the origin of these three gunas. I alone, Bhagavan says, I alone is the source of these three expressions. Natvam teshu te mayi. Na tvam aham. I am not them. They are in me. See, there is a difference. I do not depend on this thought. The thoughts depend on me. I do not depend on this world. The world depends on me. So how do we relate? Bhagavan, Master gives one example. When you have a dream, the dream exists because of you. Because you are there in the dream. You are in the dream. The dream exists because of you. But you don't exist because of the dream. When you get up, when you wake up, the dream disappears. So the dream exists because of you, but you do not exist because of the dream. Similarly, Bhagavan says that world, the entire world, that is dependent on me. I am not dependent on that world. So, hey Arjuna, whatever be the thing, whatever that you see, everything has these three gunas. Know them. They are from me only. I am the source of them, but I am not in them. They are in me. The world exists in me, and I don't exist in that world. Slokam number 13. Tribir gunamayair bhavaihi abhisarvamidam jagat mohitam nabhijanati mamebhyah paramavyayam. These three gunas of this Prakriti, they are the modifications of this Raga and Dvesha, this delusion. How? There are three. We have already seen this in the previous chapter. Prakriti, Vikriti, Samskriti. This Prakriti is, by nature, it is the best. Without the interference of the ego, by nature, this Prakriti is the best, pure and the best. When the interference of this ego, it gets into Vikriti, Vikaram. We also say Vikaram, Vikriti. For example, Master gives one example of fruit. Take the fruit. The fruit is so beautiful and it tastes so good. Prakriti, by nature, the fruit is the best. It looks good, it tastes good, everything. Keep the fruit on the table. Slowly, day pass by, that fruit loses its shape, it shrinks, and it decomposes, it starts giving smell, right? It starts giving bad odor. So the Vikriti, when it is associated with other things, other impurities, it starts changing. It slowly decomposes and it takes a vikara rupam. It gets spoiled. Vikriti is generally denoted for negative connote. Samkriti. What is Samskriti? Samkriti, when you do a modification for good, for example, you take a piece of wood, just a piece of wood, and with your artistic ability, you do some carving in that piece of wood and make it as a beautiful ornament, then that looks beautiful. That modification with a good thought, and that brings beauty and a good shape to it. So, through our thought and knowledge, when the right understanding, through sadhana, through pujas, through rituals, through satsangs, when we get that right thing, then that becomes Samskriti. If you do not have the right kind of understanding, then all these impurities will make it Vikriti, Vikaram. So, with all these impurities, what are all the impurities that possibly that we can list? Anger, fear, anxiety, frustrations, all these impurities, all these are that makes this Prakriti, the beauty, as Vikaram. So because of this Vikaram only, Bhagavan says, you cannot recognize me. I exist in everything. I am there everywhere. You cannot recognize me. Why? Because of this Vikriti, because of this spoil. See, if we want to see our image, then we go to a mirror. The mirror has our image, but you could not see your image because there are a lot of dirts in it. And this dirt is filled in the mirror, the dust is filled, you cannot see your image clearly. Though there is something appearing, you cannot see anything clearly. So with the right type of cloth, with the right way of wiping that mirror, you can see the image clearly. Same way with the right knowledge, with the proper understanding, if we take away all these impurities, we can see Mohitam na abhijanati me. This delusion na abhijanati. Because of your impurities, you cannot recognize me. You fail to recognize me. Otherwise, I exist in everything and everywhere. Slokam number 14. Devi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameva E Prapadyante Maya Metam Taranti Me. Mama Maya. All these Maya, all these three gunas are my divine energy. Arjuna, understand, it is my divine energy, it is my Shakti. But I also agree it is difficult to overcome this Maya, Gunamayi. These three gunas we see in everything. You take anything, you can see these three gunas. But this is delusory, this is Maya. It is not that easy to overcome. I agree, it is difficult to overcome this Maya. For example, we take the same old example, we have seen this before, the snake and the rope. When in a dark room, you see a rope and you understand that it is a snake. You see that a snake because it is dark and you scream out of fear and you're scared and you're screaming. The friend switch on the light and he says that it is just a rope, it is not a snake. As long as you understand that it is a rope, that sorrow, that fear, that scared feeling, that miserable, unhappy feeling exists in you. So the right kind of understanding, the right knowledge will only remove that miserable feeling in us. And once we get that, once you see that as rope, all this miserable feeling, this unhappiness, this all, everything vanishes. The same way, the right kind of understanding, the proper understanding through the scriptures, when we get into that, everything goes away. That is the trick of this mind, the mind power. Once we get to the right understanding, then all these disappear and you see me in everything. Mama Maya, it is my power, and Duradhyaya, it is very difficult to overcome. So Bhagavan says, Mameva ye prapadyante. How do you overcome this? Surrender to me. Mameva prapadyante. Turn your attention towards me with total devotion. Totally surrender to me. I will take care of it. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya. It is my power only. And to overcome that, it is not that easy. We fail to comprehend. That is because of this tamasa gunam. That is because we do not take the effort to gain that knowledge. And that is because we are not acquiring the sattva gunam. How do we acquire the sattva gunam? Through satsang, discourses, prayers, pujas, attending to the pravachans. Slowly and steadily we get that knowledge, and that knowledge will help us to remove all the impurities, and we can see Bhagavan in everything. Slokam number 15. Namam dushkritino moodaha prapadyante naradhamaha mayaya pahrita jnana asuram bhavamashhrutaha. There are few kinds of people, Bhagavan says, they cannot surrender to me. What kind of people? Moodaha, ignorant people who do not have knowledge, complete ignorant. They cannot surrender to me. Na mam prapadyante, they cannot surrender to me. Next kind of people, dushkritinaha, the evildoers, one who always do papa karma, getting into the unrighteous path, adharmic way. These people, they cannot follow scriptures, they cannot surrender to me. Adamaha, who are lazy. They are lazy in their own lower nature, Nicha Swabhavam, their Rakshasa life. They cannot surrender to me. Mayaya Pahrita Jnana. Those who are indulged, they are overpowered by confusions, by false prestige, pride, greed, jealousy, fear, just indulging in themselves in all these kind of emotions, all sort of things. And these people, they cannot surrender to. All the time they will be in confusion only, because they get into pravachan, immediately after coming out, that confusion will come, that doubt will come. They cannot surrender to me. Asuram bhavamashhritaha. Those who surrendered in a asura bhavam. How they cannot surrender to me? Those who they have surrendered to that violent method. Violently they will achieve everything. To get the power and fame, they will get into all violent action. Those people, they cannot surrender to me. So Bhagavan says, these kind of people, they cannot surrender to me at all. Slokam number 16. Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukruti norjuna artho jignasurarthati jnani cha bharatarshabha. Bhagavan says there are 4 kind of worshippers. There are 4 kind of devotees, bhaktas. They are what kind of four kind of people? They can engage in this devotion. What are they? Chaturvida, 4 kind of people. Bhajante mam janaha. What are these 4 kind of people? The first thing is sukrutinaha. They need the first step to become a devotee of God is you need to become a good person. That is the first step to worshipping God. So what are these 4 type of people? Now we see Artha. They are sattvic people. Artha, they are sattvic people, but they are distressed. They are disgusted in life. Even though they have everything best around them, they are not happy with what they are doing, because they are not happy with the material pleasure. The sensual pleasures are not giving them the happiness. So they are into disgusted. They want to turn their attention to Bhagavan. We can take the example of our own master, Swami Shivananda. Though he is a profound doctor, the famous doctor, he was serving, is a medical doctor, and he was serving all kind of people. Even though he had everything around him, his happiness is not towards the materialistic pleasures. So he wanted to do something better to reach God. These kind of people are artha. They are sattvic people, and they are the best. They are the first type of devotees. We can take the example of Buddha. Buddha had everything around him. He had a kingdom, he had a beautiful wife, children, kid, and he had wealth. Everything he had around him, all loved people around him. Still, he was not happy with all this materialistic pleasure. He wanted to reach God. So these are artha, these kind of people who are distrusted and disgusted in this sensual pleasures. Jignasu is the second kind. They are rajogunam. These Jignasu people they have intellectual inquisitiveness. All the time they wanted to read something. They wanted to acquire knowledge, more and more and more and more knowledge. Why? They have agitations in their mind. They will read Vedanta, they will want to know everything about Hinduism, and after that they wanted to know about Buddhism, they wanted to know about Islam, they wanted to know about Bible. So they wanted to keep on acquiring knowledge. Why? These kind of people are Rajogunam. They have their agitations in their mind, so they keep on acquiring knowledge. The second kind of devotee. Artharthi, third kind of devotee, they are tamasic people. They all the time go to God for asking something. They have material desire, all the time connected to this body, mind, and they all the time want something. God, I do this for you, do this for me. I do this for you, do this for me. Or Bhagavan, Swami Shivananda names these people as beggars. All the time they would be begging to God, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this kind of. These kind of people are the lowest type of people. Still they come to Bhagavan. They are also one of the devotees. Jnani. Jnani, they are the one who are situated in the highest state. In Jnani Nitya Yuktaha. They are constantly tuned towards God. They have turned their attention completely to God. No sorrow, no desire can disturb them. All the time they are tuned towards the God. So Bhagavan says these are four kind of worshippers. Slokam number 17. Tesham yani nitya yukta ekha bhaktir visishyate priyo hi jnani notyartham aham sacha mama priyaha. Bhagavan says out of all these four types, I consider the jnani as the best, the knower. Why jnani is the best? Because he is the knower. He is steadfast. He is all the time devoted only to me. His heart is all the time towards me. It is not distracted with any type of material desires. He has given up all the tendencies. No more vasanas, no confusion, no doubt, no misunderstandings. All the time he worshipped only me, and he has acquired Eka Bhakti, one devotion, and that one devotion towards me all the time. So I consider this jnani nitya yuktaha eka bhaktir visishyate. I consider this jnani in the higher state. He is surrendering himself completely to the God. So visishyate, he is the nobler, he is the highest of all the four types. Slokam number 18. Udhara sarva evete jnani tvatmaiva me matam astita sahi yuktatma mamevanuttamam gatim. Udaraha sarva evaiti. Udaraha means noble. Sarva, out of all the four, I consider this devotee is dear to me. That doesn't mean the others are not. Okay, all of them are dear to me. Anybody who is a devotee, he is dear to me only. But this jnani I consider as the supreme, because he is all the time connected with the God. His only goal, there is no parallel, there is no second. His only goal is to reach me. So this jnani is dear to me. All the 4 types of devotees are dear to me, but this jnani is exceedingly dear to me. Why? He is the knower of the truth. He is all, after passing very many lives, through consistent sadhana, to persistent sadhana, he is known this truth. He is already connected to me. So he is exceedingly dear to me. Slokam number 19. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. Bahunam janmam. After very many births, after very many lives, this self-purification, this devotee completely, totally turning and surrendering towards self-purification. Surrendering totally to me, the man of knowledge, the jnani, he directly reaches me. Not everybody comes. In the earlier slokam also we have seen, suddenly go and sit in meditation, straight away you get this. No, it is not that. It is not like that. One who have to pass through very many life or very many births, he will have to pass through, and through consistent sadhana. So Bhagavan says, millions of people, out of that millions of people, very few thousands strive towards this path. Out of this thousands, only few get into this jnani. One out of this jnani, only few realizes, only few get that enlightenment. So what do? Vasudeva Sarvamiti. The entire world is Vasudeva. Completely surrender, totally surrender to me. Vasudeva means the one who is Vasu, residing in everything. So turn your attention and completely towards that Vasudeva, that Mahatma. Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. The one who has turned their attention completely like that is Mahatma. Those Mahatma are not many, are not plenty. They are very rare in this path. Slokam number 20. Kamaistairhritagnyanaha prapadyante devataha tam niyamamastaya prakritya niyata swaya. The main thing, what is that is preventing from going into this path? The main thing is this desire. The desire that keeps coming and disturbing, and that is destroying the quality of the mind. So that is based on our past vasanas, whatever that is, that keeps coming. Prapatyante anya devataha. Why people are not turning their attention to that Vasudeva? Here Vasudeva means that Brahman, that supreme. Why they are not turning their attention? That is because of this desire. And when they want to fulfill this desire, what they do? Prapadyante anya devataha. There are a lot of celestial gods. That celestial god, the devatas. These devatas, they have the power to fulfill your desire, your material desire. Once you get your material desire with instantly fulfilled, then you keep on going to the same devata to fulfill your desires, and then you are not surrendering to me. Why all of them are not going to Vasudeva? That is because you are satisfying your desires with these celestial devatas. These devatas could be Varuna Devata, Indra Devata, Grama Devata. In the village there will be a god. Mahatmas, they have powers to fulfill your desires. So when you approach that god, that village god, and you get your desire, because the material desire, and they also have the power to fulfill your desire, and they fulfill your desire, and that way you keep fulfilling your desires, you keep on getting into that loop. You are not surrendering to that Vasudeva. Prapadyante anya devataha. That material desire is fulfilled by approaching to these celestial gods. That is why they are not turning their attention. That is what is preventing them from surrendering to me. With this, we'll end today's session. We'll chant Om 3 times, keeping your back straight. Om Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. Salutations to our masters. Om Bolo Swami Sadguru Shivananda Maharaj ki Jai. Om Bolo Swami Vishnu Devananda Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you so much for joining this session. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Enjoy a beautiful evening. See you tomorrow. Same time, 4 o'clock.